Hello and welcome to the Mostly Media Podcast, where we talk media mostly. I am your host, Cole Giroux, and today we have a very special returning guest,
Morgan Suver.
Amen. It's been a hot second since we've seen you here on the pod. We've had a few changes here. We've got a whole new setup.
The whole new setup.
And
I'm digging it. I love the whole new setup.
I hope everybody else does too. We got Dolly in the background. We got it. I don't know. I hope you enjoy. Sorry.
And if you don't, get over it.
Okay, so today is a very special day because it is the Grammys.
The Grammys.
It is the Grammys today. So we're going to go through, talk about a few of these things. But before we get into that, we got to get through that weekly recap. What have you been up to this week, Morgan?
This week.
That won't get you in trouble.
Has been... Can I curse on this podcast?
For real. Yes, please.
Has been nothing but shits and shenanigans, honestly.
Amen. I
wake up every day and I don't know what's cooking. I call my friends and we just have adventures. The sun was out this week. We had so much time spent swinging at the state park. It was rejuvenating for the soul. So when the sun's out, go out there and get that.
I wish I could go out in the sunshine and swing, but swinging makes me nauseous.
You know, I swung this morning, and I was fighting for my life. It made me very nauseous.
When you're not a child and you haven't swung, is that the right verb?
Yes.
Swung for many years, it will make you vomit.
And I was going so high, my stomach was like, yeah.
I know the feeling.
But yeah, that's just me. I'm just in school doing my little degree. You know, so that's just, what about, how was your week, Cole?
My week's been great. I can't really say too much, that's not new, because I think we filmed 3 days ago. So it's not much has happened. I went to work again, and I'm going to get a bitch in trouble.
Oh, amen. Get that bitch in trouble.
Cut
her off.
If you have been listening and watching for a while, you'll know there's a few little tea drops I've been spitting throughout the episodes here. Yeah. And we're finally going to turn her ass in this week. So I'll bring you back for the update.
Gathered enough evidence. Now we go to trial.
I literally have it written down. I have a poetry book in my bag, and last night I just took it and went to the back page on the back of the book and just wrote down dates, receipts, all of it.
He got this shit under wraps.
So we'll see. I'll let you know. Okay. So are you ready to get into this?
Oh, I'm ready.
So it is approximately less than 1 hour until the Grammys start airing. We are going to go through some of the awards and nominations, give our thoughts who we would like to win, and then I don't believe you'll be here for the second half of this, but Janie will be, and we will talk about our thoughts on who actually did win.
Correct.
So are you ready to get into this?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay. So we're going to start off real strong here with Record of the Year. So a little brief synopsis for those people that don't really know. Record of the Year is like a singular song that has been huge, and they decide to give the award to. I don't know the difference between Song of the Year and Record of the Year, really.
Is Record of the Year who had the highest streams?
Maybe.
Did they break a little record?
We should Google this.
What is Record of the Year?
Difference between
Grammy and an Oscar.
Record of the Year, not Album of the Year.
Oh, Record of the Year and Song of the Year.
Oh, up there. Okay. Simply put, Record of the Year deals with the specific recording of a song and recognizes the artists, producers, and engineers who contribute to that recording, while Song of the Year deals with the composition of a song and recognizes the songwriters who wrote the song. Okay. So one's more about production, one's more about the composition.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So Record of the Year is about the production of the song. So for this we have Anti-Hero by Taylor Swift, Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo, Worship by John Batiste, On My Mama by Victoria Monet, Not Strong Enough by Boy Genius, What Was I Made For from Barbie by Billie Eilish, Kill Bill by SZA, and Flowers by Miley Cyrus.
Goated lineup. OD lineup.
There's some heavy hitters here.
That is an OD lineup.
So I just need to make sure we're still recording. I hit the cord. Okay. So out of these, which one are you rooting for?
Me, personally, I would have to say Kill Bill by SZA.
Okay. I personally, I have to rep my day ones and go with Not Strong Enough by Boy Genius. It's so good.
Us to boys. Us to the boys.
Shout out to the boys. They're breaking up in a little bit. Did you see that?
I did. I did see that.
They did say they're coming back, but still very sad news. But excited for the solo work that is to come. Yes.
Amen.
Okay. So, I think I've heard all of these except for Worship by John Batiste.
I haven't heard that or On My Mama, I don't think.
I think I have heard On My Mama before.
I guess I would need to know.
Yeah, but we can't play it. It's copywritten, so we'll figure that out after this. But all these other ones, I feel like, yes, I do know of. I do have to say, I can appreciate some Taylor Swift. I don't think Anti-Hero is her best work.
I would agree.
And also Flowers, I'm just so sick of that song.
Like Miley, love.
Yes.
Slaying. We're so happy you're back in the game.
Yes.
It was just overplayed.
But also, Flowers, it's a good song.
Yeah.
Objectively good. I don't think it deserves to be in this lineup. When you look at her previous work with Plastic Hearts,
and
that was so much better than anything.
Used to Be Young on that album is so much better than Flowers. Used to Be Young for me is it's like Anti-Hero. It's like this is so popular, everybody's listening to it, I'm gonna stream it. But it's not the best. It's not. You got to look at the album. You got to dig deep.
Yes, I can pick out each one of these people and say there's better songs of theirs than
Absolutely.
But I do understand Billie Eilish, that song is amazing, so I can't say much about that. Sorry.
But it's just like when we were talking about Lizzie, we were talking about how like everybody knows Ceilings, like there's so much.
You got to dig
more.
deep into these artists
There's
if you
so much more.
If you like that one song, you need to dig deep because there's more there.
Exactly.
There's more there. Speaking of Lizzie, new song coming out.
I know. I'm going to probably drop dead. Honest hand on the Bible. You won't be hearing from me. I'm taking
We're gonna have to
a little thing, and I'm going to the Netherlands. And I'm not coming back.
We're gonna have to resuscitate you for when the album's gonna come out.
Oh, Elizabeth, if for whatever reason you ever listen to this, I'm your biggest fan.
Please, I wish.
Oh, could you stream by Lizzie McAlpine? What?
Just her listening to this podcast. Why are you here? No. What are you doing here, girl?
What are you doing here?
Moving on to album of the year. That I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. We don't have to explain what album of the year is. We have Guts, Olivia Rodrigo, The Record, Boy Genius, Midnight, Taylor Swift, SOS by SZA, The Age of Pleasure by Janelle Monáe. Or was the other one Janelle Monáe too? No, that was Victoria. The first On My Mom was Victoria.
Correct.
The Age of Pleasure is Janelle. Did you know there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard by Lana Del Rey?
Oh, okay.
Endless Summer Vacation, Miley Cyrus, and World Music Radio by John Batiste.
This is a kind of an OD lineup too, though.
This year was a pretty good year for music.
I would agree.
It was pretty good. Starting off with maybe controversial topics here. John Batiste. I understand he's crazy. Didn't he win everything last year? Was that last year?
I honestly don't even know who that is.
He's he was a child prodigy musician. I started watching his he just released a documentary about composing a symphony while his wife was trying to battle cancer. It's been pretty good. I haven't finished it, but it is good.
Interesting.
But he won 14 million awards not that long ago. I want to say it was last year. I could be wrong though. I don't need to see you again for 3 more years.
Yeah, it's okay. You've had your time. Let's get
and then
cooking.
Also Endless Summer Vacation, not Miley Cyrus's best
Knock
work.
it off, yeah.
These other ones though, I haven't heard The Age of Pleasure, but I've heard really good things about it.
For me, Midnights, it was good. It was a good album. Doesn't deserve to be on album of the year.
Yeah.
Doesn't deserve that.
There's better Taylor Swift discography.
Now, with Olivia, I couldn't tell you if I liked Sour or Guts better.
They're very similar.
They are.
And it's very hard.
Guts has Making the Bed. Have you heard that song?
I've heard the whole album.
Oh, my Lanta. That song will send a bitch into a cardiac arrest, let me tell you.
I think the last time you were on, that was your media of the week.
Yes. That was a rough week. But it was that song will have you. Literally.
You got to pull over while driving.
Oh, it's literally. But for me, my top pick, again,
SOS.
It has to be SOS. SZA never misses. She never misses.
I started listening to the album. I've heard plenty of the songs on it, but I need to do a full in-depth. But like you, I have to go with the record by Boy Genius because
Yes.
I have to stick with my boys. I got to stick by the boys.
Absolutely.
I keep seeing people saying like they know that these three amazing queer women can make something better than the record, but it was still such an amazing, phenomenal album.
Absolutely.
Undisputable.
I think this is a good lineup though, because if Boy Genius wins, I'm gonna be like, purr.
Yeah.
SZA, I'm gonna be happy. Lana, I love Lana Del Rey.
I would be overjoyed by that. That was probably one of my favorite of hers in a while.
I would agree. I love Lana. This is to you too.
If you're watching,
if
Lana,
you're listening, Lana, this is for you. I think
so good.
you're right in the sense of music this year has been goated.
It has been very.
It has been OD.
Have you heard The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess by Chappell Rowan?
I literally want to say I have, but I don't know.
So good.
Is it good?
It's so good. The whole album is amazing. I'm tasking you. Next time I see you, you will have listened to that whole album, and we will be talking.
And we will be chatting it up about that.
Okay. Next up is Song of the Year, which was the composition.
And we're seeing a lot of repeats.
A lot of the same things. We have What Was I Made For, Vampire, Kill Bill, Flowers. Here's where we get a little different. Dance the Night from Barbie. Butterfly, it looks like that's John Batiste. Anti-Hero by Taylor Swift. And A&W, this is a new one, by Lana Del Rey.
Lana. But again,
It's hard. There's so many good ones.
I'm gonna have to go with Kill Bill, just because I could literally like Kill Bill is. I think that, and from this list, but I love Lana too, and I want A&W to have the same.
My pick is A&W. That song is so good. It's just the twists and turns, the production of that song.
And we are all about a song.
Jack Antonoff.
Mm-hmm.
You've done some wrongs, but this is a right.
And you need to do more like this
Please,
to make up for the wrongs.
Please.
Okay.
Have you seen that people are thinking Taylor's going to drop or announce Reputation
tonight?
Tonight at the Grammys. She changed her profile picture to black and white.
So did Travis Kelce?
A lot of people have. And also the dress that people are thinking she's wearing has a snake on the back of it.
Listen, if there's one thing about Swifties,
they will dig.
They will dig.
And they will clown themselves.
I'm pretty sure they would dig at a prison with a spoon. They are in there picking out. Taylor Swift drove by a sign with a snake on it.
Oh, she's announcing. She's announcing.
She drove past a pregnancy store. She's pregnant. They're getting there. Swifties. They'll find the tea out.
They will fully give all the clownery in the world.
All the clownery.
Yeah.
All the clownery.
Moving on, we have the best new artist.
I
see already where this is going.
No, because I think I might surprise you.
Is it going to be Ice Spice?
Okay, the shit,
so we have
bitch. You're not even the fart. I be going hard.
So we have Jelly Roll, The War and the Treaty, Victoria Monet. Victoria Monet has been making music for a while, though, hasn't she? I get Victoria and Janelle mixed up so much because obviously the same names, basically.
Right.
So I'm like, I don't know who's made that song or whatever. Noah Khan, Coco Jones. You're going to say Coco Jones, aren't you?
This is... Finish reading.
Coco Jones, Ice Spice, Fred Again, and Gracie Abrams.
I am a Noah Khan fan through and through. Mm-hmm. But for me, he's not a new artist. I've been here since Busy Head.
He's not a new...
Busy Head? I don't know.
I will say I've been here since Sync 2017.
I mean, oldies.
We're
Coco
old
Jones?
bitches.
Coco Jones is finally getting the recognition she deserves.
Honestly, why is Renee Rapp not on this list?
Oh, tummy hurt, Renee.
Is Tummy Hurt your number one off of Snow Angel?
No, I would have to look. Renee, if you're listening.
Why is Renee Rapp not on this lineup here?
But I'm only saying Coco Jones because I saw what you did and Let It Shine. That was Coco Jones, right?
That was Coco Jones.
Right? I'm pretty sure it was Coco Jones.
Let's do some research here.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Like this 2012 film of
that
iconicity, Coco Jones.
I told y'all. You're spinning round
Wait.
and round and round in my head. She should have gotten a Grammy for that song.
For Let It Shine.
For Roxanne.
Wow.
And I have been Coco Jones.
Coco Jones. She's been hiding from us this whole time.
Oh, but she has been around. She's been around.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
And she's not getting the recognition she deserves.
She's been overlooked.
I would be happy if she won. I'd be happy if Noah Khan. Obviously, I love you.
Gracie
I
Abrams.
Can't wait to see you in June.
Oh, lucky.
I'm so excited. Gracie Abrams and Ice Spice, baby.
Ice Spice.
You keep cooking.
Bit controversial there.
Deli.
But she has that it factor.
And I like the War and Treaty, too. Why isn't Sexy Red on this? That's what I want to know. Where is Sexy Red's?
Why isn't... I guess she's not new art. She's been making music for a while. But Chapel Rowan. She should have been on here. Okay.
Angel. Tummy hurts.
We could talk about that all day, but we got to move on.
We do.
Next up, we have Producer of the Year, non-classical.
Metro Boomin. That's who I would choose.
I don't know. Jack Antonoff is on here.
I don't know who that is.
I know Jack... Do you know who Jack Antonoff is?
I don't.
He produces all the music for Lana, Taylor, Claro.
Oh.
Claro. Yeah, he's like...
My girl.
Big. I don't know who Hit Boy is. I don't know who Durnt's Emile II. And... Can I say that? I don't know if I can. Daniel
N.
Daniel N. I don't know these people. Can I drop these down? Are these okay? Oh, he did the music. It's not on there. He produced for Chapel Rowan. I hope you win, Daniel. I hope you win.
And Guts by Olivia Rodrigo. Click on Metro Boomin.
We have for Metro Boomin. We got a lot. ASAP Rocky. Sway Lee.
These are my men.
Future, 21 Savage, Travis Scott, Lil Durk.
These are my men.
Chris Brown was on there. Next. Thank you. Hit Boy. Don Toliver.
And Brent. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Slipping into the Darkness.
Hit Boy. I love Brent Faiyaz. I love him.
I don't know these names.
I do. Brent Faiyaz.
Well, I'm glad we have someone here that does know these names.
I feel like this is good. I feel like you and I have really, really... Oh, he only produced Jaguar.
For Victoria Monet.
I feel like Cole and I have similar music tastes, but we also have such different music tastes.
We have a collective. We are a Venn diagram.
We are.
We have our middle section of like Noah Khan, Taylor Swift,
our girls,
the classic
our girls,
pops.
our babes.
And then I feel like I get more alternative, and you get more hip hop.
This is true.
Yeah,
this is true.
That's something we need from here. Okay, let's click on Jack Antonoff and see the huge list that pops down.
Let's see what he's producing.
Oh, that's not that big. Taylor Swift, the 1975, Lana Del Rey. Those are it. Oh, hello. Is that popcorn?
Are you for real? How much?
I gave you $50. 10 of it though. So.
Wow.
Do you know what this means? Good things.
You press money? Yeah.
Do you want to show the camera this?
I'm genuinely flabbergasted. Genuinely.
He could have at least gotten on camera for us.
Whoa.
Giving us some content.
Show.
Okay. Moving on from Producer of the Year, we have Songwriter of the Year, non-classical. We have Justin Tranter. I don't know any of these names. Do you?
I do not.
Okay. Justin Tranter. Who has he written songs for? Renee Rapp.
Renee
Rapp, Baby Tate, Miley Cyrus, Talk.
I want to write a diss track.
What? On who? I can bleep.
I can't say that on camera.
I can bleep it.
Oh, her name's... I have so many ops. I have so many ops, you guys. It's not even funny. I literally have so many. You want to write a diss track with me?
Sure.
Bet.
Actually, Janie, she's really good at songwriting.
Janie Massey? Is that
Why isn't Janie Massey on this list?
Amen.
Where's her Grammy?
Amen. Where's her Grammy?
Where's her Grammy?
I will be writing an email.
Dear Recording Academy.
What's the best song ever written? We're wondering why Janie Marie Massey
never got her
has
Grammy.
not had a Grammy. Where's Janie's Grammy? I'm suing you, CBS.
CBS? Is that who? Oh, I guess, yeah, right there. Okay, next we have Theron Thomas, who, for Lil Durk. Tyla.
I love J. Cole.
Did he do Water?
Make me sway.
He did not do Water. Jungkook.
Chris Brown.
Jungkook and Lotto.
Lotto.
Oh, I saw Pretty Girls and I was like, Renee rap again?
Pretty girl.
No, that's Big Boss
Let
Veda.
me talk to him.
Missy Elliott. Okay, we got some big names here.
Okay.
Shane McAnally. I'm gonna say that's Shane McAnally because
Annalie.
unfortunate name it's Shane McAnally.
Oh yeah.
Come Back to Me by Brandy Clark. Oh, these are all the country hoes. Sam Hunt, Chris Stapleton. Niall Horan's on here.
Lauren Daigle.
What? Yeah, country hoes. Oh, whoa. Wrote independently owned from the Broadway hit musical Shucked, sung by the Alex Newell.
We're rooting for you, Anal.
Grammy.
We're rooting for you, Anal.
Rooting for you, Anal. Jessie Jo Dillon.
I don't know who that is, but I like her name.
We got Brandy Clark again.
Jelly Roll.
I don't know any of these people.
Hardy.
Katie Offerman. Okay.
Wait, good job.
Good for you. Edgar Barrera. Don Omar. Grupo. I don't know how to say these. Carol G. I know that one.
Carol G. Becky G. Have you seen Becky G recently?
I think like last year, I think I saw a picture of her.
We're gonna continue.
Did
but
she get a little glow
look
up?
At Becky G. I was shocked. It got worse. We could literally. Is that media? Can we go through Instagram memes?
Oh yeah.
One
we need to
potty?
just do a social media episode.
Oh, please, I would love that.
Yes, it's media, social media.
Amen.
I have too many TikToks though, so we're gonna have to do a whole other
to do
TikTok
that
episode.
Becky G. That is Becky G.
She's been hitting that gym.
And she
hasn't been in the shower. She's been in the
singing
gym.
in the shower after the gym day because woo wee.
Damn.
Woo-wee.
Okay.
Oh.
Moving on, we have Best Solo Performance. Starting off, we have Anti-Hero by Taylor Swift. Okay, I don't want to be that person, but Anti-Hero does not need all these nominations.
I agree. Get it off my screen.
Doesn't need it. Okay, Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo.
Mid to me. It honestly
There's better
is.
songs on that album.
There is.
There's
And
better
it's
songs.
it is just like Driver's License.
Yes.
They picked that one, and of course, there's going to be one most popular song out of an album. That's just how it goes.
What you notice
it's like
here
annoyingly.
is it's always the leading single.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, besides for What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish, that one is not a single. It was for a movie, but still.
And it was perfect.
It was perfect. I hope it at least gets one award.
I agree.
Because, yes, she's won like 15 million Grammys, but that song is a work of genius.
She deserved those Grammys.
Well,
Billie
maybe not
Eilish,
all in one night. Maybe she could have shared a little bit because
she won too hard.
that was the first time Lana Del Rey was ever nominated that same night for NFR. NFR got snubbed by Billie Eilish. Like, yes, I loved Billie Eilish at the time.
We love you, Billie.
But like NFR was such a work of genius, it deserved an award.
I agree.
Okay, where were we? Paint the Town Red by Doja Cat.
That girl.
And once again, we don't need it. Flowers by Miley Cyrus.
I personally would vote for Billie. What Was I Made For?
I think with this lineup, I would also vote for Billie in that sense. Are they watching Pixar shorts out there? What?
I don't know.
Did
what
you
they're
hear
cooking
that?
up. I did.
Next, we have Best Pop Duo Group Performance.
Oh, easy dub, easy dub. There is no even easy dub.
Okay, wait, but this is a pretty hard lineup, honestly. Ghost in the Machine, SZA, Phoebe Bridgers. Okay, come on.
Okay.
Karma, Taylor Swift, Ice Spice.
Facts.
I think that would probably be the bottom of my list.
Get that off my screen. Facts.
Never Felt So Alone by Labyrinth and Billie Eilish. Good one. Candy Necklace, Lana Del Rey, and John Batiste. That one's up there. And 1,000 Miles by Miley Cyrus and Brandy Carlisle. Brandy Carlisle.
For me, given my reaction, I would choose Ghost in the Machine.
I'm going for Ghost in the Machine or Candy Necklace.
Those
are my top two.
Ghost in the Machine or Never Felt So Alone because I love Labyrinth.
Labyrinth is so good.
That man. Euphoria. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
Ghost in the Machine, Candy Necklace, Never Felt So Alone. That's my ranking right there. That is my ranking.
Mine is the same, but flip the last two.
Okay, yep. Karma, 1,000 Miles. I'm going to go Karma last 1,000 Miles.
Karma,
fourth.
come on. Really? Ice Spice. Ghost in the Machine.
Like, Snow on the Beach was on that album.
And what are we? Yeah. What?
Okay.
What? Yeah.
Okay, Best Pop Vocal Album. We have Midnights, Taylor Swift, Subtract by Ed Sheeran.
Womp womp. Get that off my screen.
Guts by Olivia Rodrigo, Endless Summer Vacation by Miley Cyrus, and Chemistry by Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson.
She snuck up in here.
Kelly Clarkson. I want Kelly Clarkson to win because that girl, I feel like she doesn't get credit. Kelly Clarkson
doesn't.
can sing. Have y'all not seen the
She
Kelly
can
Clarkson
sing it
show?
Karaoke.
Uh-huh. She can sing anything. I love you, Kelly.
You better watch out if she comes for your cover. Like that's her song.
Oh, yeah.
Her song now.
Kelly will eat that up. All of these other... Really, Ed? Really? Really?
We've said enough about Midnights and Endless Summer Vacation to last this lifetime.
Same with Guts.
I mean, I think I'm fine with if Guts gets it. But I personally have never heard a song off of Chemistry by Kelly Clarkson, but I hope she gets it.
I'm blindly rooting for you. Blindly.
I'm sure there's great vocals on that.
I'll listen to it on my way home.
Too loud. Sorry, we're recording. Next up, we have Best Dance Electronic. Have I heard of any of these?
I have not personally.
No, so I think we're just gonna skip past that. It's not. Sorry if this is for you.
I'm voting for Skrillex.
We got Skrillex. Skrillex. Okay, we'll go for Skrillex.
Fred again.
Fred again is on here twice.
Whoa. Fred. Okay, so they're like.
I'm gonna go.
Music or?
I'm going to go with Skrillex. My top one, just for Nolan. I see you, Nolan.
Period.
Okay, best pop dance recording. Okay, do you have yours? I have mine.
Yes.
Okay, we have Miracle by Calvin Harris and Ellie Goulding, Rush by Troye Sivan, One in a Million, BB Rexa and David Guetta, Padam Padam by Kylie Minogue, and Baby Don't Hurt Me by David Guetta, Anne Marie, and Coi Leray. Who are you going with?
I'm going Padam Padam.
That's my second.
What's your first?
Rush.
Oh.
Rush, Troye Sivan.
I haven't heard it.
I feel the rush.
Addicted to you. Catch me at the club with that one.
Troy, you are getting this. I believe in you. Kylie Minogue, Padam Padam, good. That's my second, but Troye Sivan deserves this.
I'm changing my answer now that I know what the song is. I will go Rush.
Troye Sivan played the troll that got the taken out of him from the new Trolls movie. Have you seen the new Trolls? Great film. Great film. Up next, we have Best Dance Electronic Music. Again, we're just going to skip past this. Sorry. Best Rock Album.
Boy Genius.
Boy Genius. I'm sorry.
Or I'll be okay with Boy Genius or Arctic Monkeys. I do love the Arctic Monkeys. So
Boy Genius is the only thing I've heard on here. I don't really listen to rock that much.
Neither.
But this does look like a pretty big lineup.
Good list.
Metallica, Foo Fighters, Arctic Monkeys, Black Pumas, Boy Genius. This is a good list right here.
It's a good lineup.
That's a good list.
It's a good lineup.
Yeah. But Boy Genius is always going to be my ride or die.
Amen. There. Now we're going to metal.
Best metal performance. Metallica's on here. I'll go for Metallica.
Slipknot is good. Spirit Box is good. I would personally say Phantom of the Opera, Ghost.
You've heard it?
No.
You're just going off of the title.
Correct.
Okay. Next we have Best Rock Song. Okay.
I have not heard any of these. Ballad of a Homeschooled Girl.
That's Olivia Rodrigo.
Right.
And then we have Not Strong Enough by not Billie Eilish, by Boy Genius.
10-4.
I'm going Boy Genius again. Sorry.
Boy Genius.
I think I just said Boy Genius.
Boy Genius. Boy Genius.
Next we have Best Rock Album.
Paramore.
100. Greta Van Fleet's on here.
Yeah.
We have In Times New Roman by Queens of the Stone Age. This Is Why by Paramore.
Of the Stone Age.
This is Queens. 72 Seasons by Metallica. Starcatcher by Greta Van Fleet. And we've lost our recording. We're just going to keep going.
Yeah. It's
Starcatcher, Greta Van Fleet, and But Here We Are by Foo Fighters. I'm going to go Paramore. That was such a good album.
I'm going to go Paramore as well. I love Paramore.
Best Alternative Music. This is hard. This Is Why by Paramore.
This is a lineup.
A&W by Lana Del Rey. Cool About It, Boy Genius. Body Paint by Arctic Monkeys, and Belinda Says by Always. This is a hard one.
Me, personally, I'm going A&W Lana.
I want to say that too. I love This Is Why. I love Cool About It. I haven't heard Body Paint, but it's Arctic Monkeys. And Belinda Says is good. But A&W, the production of that is so good.
Yeah.
That production.
Lana for life.
Best Alternative Music Album. I Inside the Old Year Dying. Was that?
Does that say Cracker Island?
Cracker Island by the Gorillaz. Did you know there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard? The Record, Boy Genius, and The Car, Arctic Monkeys. Once again, we got a pretty big lineup here.
I'm going Cracker Island.
I'm going to, I want to say Boy Genius, but I'm going to go with Lana.
Go with Lana. We love you, Lana.
No, I'm going to go with The
love you.
Record. I'm going with The Record by Boy
Okay,
Genius.
Okay.
Because I think they were also nominated for Best Pop together, and I feel like Lana should deserve that, right? I believe that's what was up there. Okay. Best R&B Performance, Kill Bill SZA.
Oh.
How Does It Make You Feel by Victoria Monet, I See You by Coco Jones, Back to Love by Robert Glasper featuring Sir and Alex Isley, and Some Are Too Hot by Chris Brown.
I See You, Coco Jones.
I would agree.
I'm choosing her. Listen, SZA, baby, I love you. You know I love you. But Coco needs her time to shine.
Coco does need her time.
I See You, Coco Jones.
I'm going to keep saying it. Where's Renee Rapp?
Would she be classified as R&B?
I'm not saying just with R&B.
Oh.
I'm saying where is she nominated?
Just in general.
Why isn't she here?
Renee, baby.
Her album last year was one of my favorites. Okay, next. But how many more of these are there? We might just skip around to some of the big ones. Okay, I'm just going to go, Coco, you deserve everything for R&B.
Amen, Coco.
We're just going to keep going. Sorry.
Oh, Summer Walker.
I've never heard this, so I'll leave that up to you. This is
so
best
the
R&B
best R&B album, I would choose Clear 2, Soft Life EP by Summer Walker over What I Didn't Tell You Deluxe by Coco Jones. Summer Walker is so underrated.
Okay.
I love Summer Walker.
I'm going to have to give her a listen because I've always heard people talking about her.
Give her a listen.
I don't know. Next up, we have Best Rap. This is where you're going to start taking the lead because I don't really listen to rap that much.
I would choose...
Best Rap Performance, there's Coi Leray, Killer Mike, Drake, 21 Savage, Black Thought, and Baby Keem.
Baby Keem. But I would choose Rich Flex by Drake, feat 21 Savage.
Is it the 21?
Can you do something for me?
Is that what that is?
Can you little bit? I think so, yeah.
Okay, next we have Best Melodic Rap. SZA Low, Lil Durk, All My Life, Spin Bout You, Drake 21, Attention, Doja Cat, and Sitting on Top of the World, Burna Boy.
I personally would pick either Low by SZA or All My Life, Lil Durk, featuring J. Cole.
All right.
J. Cole is my baby daddy.
I feel like Doja on her new album had better songs than Attention.
I agree. Agora Hills. Mm-hmm. That song is good.
I even think Demons was better than
I would agree.
All right. Next, Best Rap Song, Scientists and Engineers, Rich Flex, Just Wanna Rock, Barbie World from the Barbie album, and Attention. Yeah, previously, I probably would have said Barbie World by Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice, but Nicki's playing too much right now, and I just can't give that to her.
We need to talk about that.
Do we have time
just
for this?
like at a later.
Later?
We don't need to discuss on the pod.
But this is the hot topic right now.
Megan ate her up.
She didn't even have to respond. Really.
Oh my Lanta. Nikki, babe, I have a flag of you on my wall. You know I'm a barb. I love you. But you are acting a fool right now.
She heard Megan's Law and just assumed herself. She said, "Oh, my family? Oh,
you're talking about my pedophile husband?
Or and my pedophile brother?"
You heard the third girl?
No.
There's a new girl. I've never heard of this artist before. I'll have to find the TikTok and show you because she ate Nikki.
Oh, wait, I think I did hear a little part of it.
Harder than Megan did. Megan ate and left no crumbs. This girl ate and left no plates. Like, she is gone. She destroyed. She's like, how are you going to talk about a girl's mom dying when your dad tried to kill your mom? Oh. I was like, woo, woo, woo.
The cops got involved because they were trying to desecrate Megan's mother's grave.
Barb's out there. Get a grip. Get a grip.
You're doing too much. Too much.
What?
Best Rap Album, Utopia, Travis Scott, King's Disease the Third, Nas, Heroes and Villains by Metro Boomin, Michael by Killer Mike, or Her Loss by Drake and 21 Savage.
Her Loss, Drake and 21 Savage,
right.
or Heroes and Villains by Metro Boomin.
I have never heard a single thing off of any of these albums.
Spoken word poetry.
I think I'm gonna say
yeah.
we're skipping Best Jazz Performance.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say Samara Joy. You
Amen.
deserve that.
Period, girl.
Best Jazz Vocal Album.
Gretchen.
Do you know who that is?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't think I know any of these people.
I know none of them.
I don't know any of them. Best Jazz Instrumental Album. Don't know any of them. Best Large Jazz Ensemble.
I didn't know jazz was a thing.
Well,
Wait,
yeah.
like that people voted on.
There's one for like every genre, really. Alternative jazz. I don't know any of these people. Traditional pop vocal. I'm just going to say give it to Leve.
Oh, amen. Amen.
Give it to Leve.
Amen.
Deserved. Best contemporary instrumental album. I don't know any of these people.
I don't know any of them either.
Ben Wendell sounds familiar, but I have no idea.
Ben Wendell.
Best musical theater album. Shucked. Give it to Shucked. Best country solo performance.
Dolly Parton. What? You don't even have to
Give it to
stop.
Dolly.
What are you doing?
I feel like Tyler Childers. I can't talk. Childers.
I don't know.
I feel like that's a good second.
I think Luke Combs ruined Fast Car.
That was such a good song.
Tracy Chapman
Ruined.
did so much better. Only listen to the original. Luke,
Don't-
you know what you did.
Terrible. Oh my gosh. Best country duo.
Oh,
Vince
I
Gill.
remember everything. Zach Bryan featuring Casey Musgraves.
Okay.
That song.
That's the only one I know, honestly.
I remember everything. That is such a good
Best
song.
country song.
Same for me. I remember everything.
Okay, I'll take your word. I'm not really a country guy, unless it's like country folk.
Zach Bryan.
Zach Bryan?
Or Kelsey Ballerini. I think she's fun, and I like to say her name.
Kelsey Ballerini. Didn't she win like the Disney thing? Isn't that how her career started?
Maybe.
I think it is.
I don't know.
I think she was like either right before or right after Shawn Mendes.
Oh, Sean. I forgot about him.
Hi, people. Best American Roots performance. I don't know any of them except for Jean Baptiste.
I don't know any of them, period.
Best Americana performance. I'm drawing blanks.
I don't know.
I'm drawing blanks. Best American Roots song.
Cast Iron Skillet.
I like the
It
name.
just sounds
Go
like
for
it would be the
Go
best
for it.
one.
Best Americana song. Let's go Brandy Clark by Brandy Clark.
Go ahead.
Come on, give your own name that praise. Best Bluegrass album.
Willie Nelson.
Sure.
Willie.
Bluegrass by Willie Nelson. Go for it. Best Traditional Blues. Teardrops for Magic Slim live at Rose's Lounge.
John Primer.
Come on. Best Contemporary Blues. I didn't realize
Love
how
it.
many of these there were. Best Folk Album. Joni Mitchell at Newport Live. Or Joni Mitchell deserves this. I'm going Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell.
I would drink a case of you. So good. So good. Best Regional Roots Music Album. No idea.
None of them. No idea.
Best Gospel Performance.
Lord, do it for me.
Live.
That's what I want. That's what I want to win.
Do you know that song?
Nope.
Or you just...
Lord, do it for me.
Amen.
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 Best Contemporary Christian Music Performance Song.
Thank God I do. Lauren Daigle. I do know that
all
song,
right.
actually. Oh, but Firm Foundation is good as well.
Who's this by?
I think that's
Cody Carnes.
Cody Carnes.
Best Gospel Album.
I'm going to go with Maverick City Music. I love Maverick City.
All right.
Haven't failed me in the past.
Best Contemporary Christian Music Album.
I'm going Lauren Daigle.
Lauren Daigle.
Yeah. Or Phil Wickham. Or Lecrae, actually.
Dang.
Let's go Lecrae. I like Lecrae.
All right. Best Roots Gospel Album. Blind Boys of Alabama.
Amen. Amen.
Echoes of the South. Best Latin Pop Album. Okay. Oh, there's more. Okay. I see you, Maluma. That's the only one I know.
I don't know any.
Best Musica Urbana album. Oh, there are only 3 on here. Carol G, Taney, or Raul Alejandro?
I thought that said taint.
Taint. Oh, Data by Taint. And I hope you get it. Best Latin rock or alternative album.
EADDA 9223.
That's the thing about some of these Latin albums. They will give you the weirdest titles.
Amen. Amen.
Rosalia, do I have to say more?
No.
Did she get nominated last year for anything? 'Cause she should have been. There's Peso Pluma. I was wondering when he was coming up here. Genesis by
Mother
Peso
Flower.
Pluma.
Sounds like motherfucker, and I like that.
By Florida Tala.
Flora di Talacacce.
You went Italian, honestly. Best Tropical Latin Album. Okay. Is there anything else that we know? This sounds so bad. Reggae. Best new age. Children's music album. Taste the Sky by Uncle Jumbo.
I like Andrew and Polly.
Best comedy album. We got Dave Chappelle, Sarah
Not
Silverman,
Dave Chappelle.
Chris Rock, Wanda Skies, and Trevor Noah. I'm just going to say I'm an entertainer by Wanda Skies because I love her voice.
We love you, Wanda.
Best audiobook narration storytelling recording. I didn't know they did audiobooks.
Bernie Sanders,
Meryl
Streep,
William
easy.
Shatner, and
Michelle
Obama.
Lineup is goated. This lineup is goated.
Sorry to Rick Rubin, but like
Meryl
you got
Streep,
competition.
Meryl, I'm rooting for you.
Big Tree by Meryl Streep. Come on.
Could you imagine Bernie Sanders getting up to go collect a Grammy? That is crazy.
Okay, best compilation soundtrack for visual media. We have Barbie, the album, Weird, the Al Yankovic story, Aurora from Daisy Jones and the Six, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Awesome Mix Volume 3. How did Black Panther get in here? This was a year ago. Black Panther was 2022. Okay.
Wakanda Forever.
I gotta go Barbie the album.
I'm going Weird,
Such
the
a
Al
good
Yankovic
album.
story.
Do you know who was in that?
Who?
Daniel Radcliffe.
He would.
Best score soundtrack.
Oh.
Okay, we got Oppenheimer, Indiana Jones, The Fabelmans, Black Panther Wakanda, and Barbie.
Barbie for me.
Barbie was good, but like putting it up, Oppenheimer's sound design was so good.
I never watched it.
It was so good. I'm gonna go Oppenheimer or Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny because
Okay,
you can't go wrong with Indiana Jones music.
No.
So good. The storyline, total trash, garbage.
Oh,
Phoebe
good.
Waller-Bridge saved that movie, but the music of Indiana Jones cannot be messed with.
Can't be
Also, The
topped.
Fabelmans and Black Panther were from 2022. I don't know how they got here. Hogwarts Legacy. This is for video games? Okay, we're just gonna. Best song written for visual media. What Was I Made For? Lift Me Up from Black Panther. I'm Just Ken. Dance the Night. Or Barbie World. Barbie is killing it here.
I honestly, unpopular opinion, would choose Lift Me Up.
Really?
It's either Lift Me Up or What Was I Made For. I'm Just Ken annoyed me.
I gotta go with that.
Dance the Night Away. Dua Lipa.
Overplayed.
Come on, babe. And Barbie, really?
Nikki.
Come on.
We're mad at you
Come
right
on.
now, Nikki. I like how
So-
the picture's Ice Spice and not
No,
Nikki.
for real. It's between What Was I Made For and Lift
I'm
Me
going
Up.
What Was I Made For? Come on. Because I'm Wakanda. How did you get here? That was 2022. Best music video, Rush by Troye Sivan. Count Me Out by Kendrick Lamar. What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish. In Your Love, Tyler Childers. Oh my gosh. And I'm Only Sleeping by The Beatles. I'm going to go Rush by Troye Sivan.
The Beatles?
How'd they get here? They did.
Aren't half of them dead?
I got to go Rush by Troye Sivan. It's such a good song. There's a lot of ass in that music video. Wait, what was yours?
Rush, Troye Sivan.
Okay. Best. Did you watch the video?
No.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you the last time I watched a music video.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep scrolling until I see something that's interesting.
I thought that said Geico.
Best Geico, best album notes, best historical album, best engineered album, The Record by Boy Genius. Just gonna say it right now. Is that what this is? No, it is not. And I don't think that's who that is. Oh yeah, it is. This is Boy Genius.
Wow.
I'm going that. I have to.
10-4.
That's all contemporary. You know, I think this has been really fun, Morgan. I'm
I
done.
think today we learned,
There's a lot more nominations than what we thought because we're still scrolling.
and also it's between Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish,
Boy Genius. There was a lot of Boy Genius. SZA was on there quite
Coco
a bit.
Jones, SZA.
Coco Jones was on there quite a bit, but I feel like we didn't really see her name a lot until the R&B section.
I hope she at least wins like one Grammy,
Yeah.
just one, at least,
I hope everybody that got nominated a bunch, at least one Grammy for you.
just one. Yeah.
I'm hoping there's no huge sweeps, but like
But Nikki,
Nikki, I
you're
hope
not
you
getting
get
a Grammy.
nothing.
You're not getting a Grammy this
Sorry
time.
to Ice Spice because you could have gotten a Grammy, but
the
Nikki
shit,
pulled you
bitch.
down.
You're not even the fart. Oh, and Olivia Rodrigo.
Yes.
She was cooking.
Okay, so this has been the first half. That was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Sorry, but we'll see you. There's no camera anymore. Sorry. We'll see you when everything's revealed. Okay.
Amen.
Thank you for coming, Morgan.
Thank you for having me again.
Of course.
You know I love to talk.
Love to see you again.
I love to yap.
Love
Yapping
yapping.
is my favorite.
Okay, we'll see you in a second.
Bye.
No camera. Why am I waving? Hello. We are back. It's been a few days. It's been a wild little week, okay? We had Morgan on, and then we sat down and watched the Grammys, and then Janie and I meant to film it later in the week. It got away from us because Janie's not here Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then we're just going every other which way together. Okay, and we have some news. Last Friday, the day this episode was supposed to be out, Janie and I made a big decision. Welcome to the newest addition to the family. This is our new kitty. Here, go this way. Come over here. Ooh, there. Look at you. So cute. This is our new little kitty. She's 2 years old. We're struggling on... You're on my laptop. It's okay. Don't grip the laptop. So we're struggling on trying to determine the name of her still. When we initially got her, we said we were going to go for the name Flower, but spelled Flour, because our other cat is named Oat, and Flower kind of seems like it's in the same family, and we'd call her Flo. But that just didn't seem right. When we got her, her name was Melon, Smelly Melly, if you will. But we just didn't really resonate with Melon either. It just didn't seem right. So we're trying to figure it out. We're going between two choices right now, which is Honeycomb Cold Brew, because Oat's full name is Oat Milk Chai Latte the Third. So it's still in the same realm of like a beverage. So Honeycomb Cold Brew. Or, what's the other one? Earl Grey Tea Latte. Because she's a gray cat. And Oat's named after a tea. So she'd be named after a tea. And then we'd call her Honey for Honeycomb Cold Brew. Or for Earl Grey Tea Latte, there's Early Girl. Or just take Earl, move the G from gray, and girly, something like that. I don't know. We're trying to figure it out. Let us know what you think if you have an opinion. So yeah, we've had quite a bit of a busy weekend trying to get her used to our house, try to introduce her to Oat as best we can. So she's currently using her litter box. She's set up in the podcast studio, living, so she's separated. Okay, so we're gonna try to get into this and talk about my thoughts on what happened at the damn Oscars. Not Oscars, Grammys. Oh my gosh. Sorry, it's been a week. Have it pulled up. We're just gonna go through this. She's trying to hide her food over there. So if you hear rustling around, she's scurrying around doing something. She's crazy. Okay. Starting off strong with Record of the Year. Now I'm going to try to remember everything that Morgan and I talked about on Sunday while still trying to, keep going with this. Okay. So for Record of the Year, Flowers by Miley Cyrus won. And I'm pretty sure we both said that was like one of the biggest ones we did not want to win, because it's not the song. There's better songs on this list. It just didn't seem like it was the winner to us. And it won. Congrats to Miley Cyrus, her first Grammy. Congrats to her. But it wasn't my pick. I picked Not Strong Enough by Boy Genius. Next up is Album of the Year, which was Midnights by Taylor Swift. Another one where we did not think it was a deserving album of that win. So I'm going to touch on the whole Taylor Swift thing towards the end, because that's a whole conversation. A lot of discourse has been going on this week about Taylor Swift, the Grammys, and what all happened. I do believe that, did you know there was a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard? Probably could have taken that, or The Record. Those are my two picks. And it's just crazy that Midnight's won over basically anything else in this category. except for Endless Summer Vacation. That one didn't deserve it. Sorry, Miley. Song of the year was What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish, which I do believe deserved it. It was a deserved win, but also A&W. A&W was the one for me. If A&W didn't, I'm happy that What Was I Made For won over some of the other things in this category. I'm happy with that, but A&W, what was it? You know, Best New Artist, Victoria Monet. I know there's been a lot of discourse around this too, where people are like, who even is Victoria Monet? When there's other people, like everybody wanted Noah Kahan to win, which yes, it was a great year for Noah Kahan. But I don't know, Victoria Monet, I haven't really listened to a lot of her music, but I have been seeing a bunch of things and like about all of it. And in my opinion, I'm being swayed that she really did deserve this. She's been working for so long in the music industry, writing music for so many other people. And I think it was kind of deserved. That's my opinion. But like, I think there's some good choices on here too. There were a lot of people worthy of winning this award here. Producer of the Year non-classical went to Jack Antonoff. I don't know. I still really wish it would have went to Daniel, because I just really loved. Well, he did Guts, Caroline Polachek, and Chapel Rowan. That's some heavy hitters right there, but I get it. He did produce for the 1975 Lana and Taylor Swift, those are some pretty big names compared to the other three that I named. I guess Olivia's pretty big though. Songwriter of the Year non-classical went to Theron Thomas. I don't know much about that, so I'm just going to move on from there. Best pop solo performance went to Flowers. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just going to move on. Best pop duo group performance went to Ghost in the Machine by SZA featuring Phoebe Bridgers. I believe that this was a very stacked category in my opinion, and I think that was very deserving. For me, it was between that and I believe Candy Necklace. Those were my two that I was kind of rooting for, and I'm very glad that SZA and Phoebe Bridgers got that because they did that. Best pop vocal album went to Midnights by Taylor Swift, which is very interesting. I just don't know. It wasn't deserved. Midnights was not deserving as I can't talk. Midnights was not as deserving as it got awarded for. I don't know what I'm saying. There were so many amazing albums this last year, and Midnights was an okay album. I did not think Midnights deserved the amount of nominations and wins that it got just because of the year Taylor Swift has had. Yes, it was a very big year for Taylor Swift. She kind of dominated 2023. But Midnights, not her best work by far, and so many of these other people nominated in the categories with her had so many amazing pieces in comparison to Midnights. So, I think she's rigged. Best Dance Electronic went to Skrillex. That one was for you, Nolan. Best Pop Dance Recording went to Padam Padam by Kylie Minogue. That one did hurt a little bit because I really did want Rush by Troye Sivan to get that. Kylie has been working for years, decades in this business. And I don't know how many she has received. Let me see if I can find. She has 2 wins and 6 nominations. Okay. That's fine. She's gotten her flowers. She's gotten 2 wins now. Well, I guess 1 win before that. Rush was so good. It deserved something, you know? Rush deserved a little. And Rush deserved her flowers. That's all I will say. Next we have a category, Best Dance Electronic Music Album. I don't not really. Best rock performance went to Not Strong Enough by Boy Genius. I am so happy. So happy. Boy Genius had an amazing year. It has come to an end as of now, which is very sad, but they had an amazing year. They deserve everything that they received. Such a great band, such great performances. You can't listen to that music and not say there's not heart and soul behind every one of those songs. It's so good and so deserved. Best metal performance, not really too fond of that category, just because I'm not very into metal, sorry. Best rock song, Not Strong Enough by Boy Genius. As I said, very deserved, very deserved. Best rock album, This Is Why by Paramore. Deserved. That was an amazing album. So good. Paramore really deserves that. Have they gotten anything before in the past? They have 2 wins and 4 nominations. Good for them. Good for them. Ah. Best alternative music performance by This Is Why by not Boy Genius, by Paramore. Again, very deserved. Very deserved. Oh, I don't know. A&W. A&W's up there for me. Cool about it. Yeah. I wish that would have gone to A&W by Lana Del Rey. How many times has Lana Del Rey been nominated? She's been nominated for a Grammy 11 times and not won a single one, which is very devastating. There's some different takes on Lana Del Rey. Yes, not a perfect person. She has her nuances, but you cannot listen to some of the music she makes and think it is not deserving of some of the awards. NFR got completely snubbed. That was by far her best album, deserving of at least 1 Grammy, and she did not get that. And again, with this new album, Did You Know There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard, was very deserving, got snubbed of everything. I just, we'll circle back to Lana Del Rey, because there's just a lot to talk about that actually happened at the Grammys, not these awards that I'm talking about. Next, Best Alternative Music Album went to The Record by Boy Genius. Very deserved, very deserved. Best R&B Performance went to I See You by Coco Jones. I See You. Wait, oh. I meant I See You, Coco Jones. I See You. That's all I'll say, I guess. Best Traditional R&B Performance went to Good Morning by PJ Morton and Susan Carroll. I don't know what that is. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to swing on by. Oh, Snooze. Best R&B Song was Snooze. And I know a lot of people are very happy about this one because Leon Thomas got a Grammy. And that is a big deal. But again, this seems like a very stacked Snooze, Back to Love, On My Mama, I See You, and Angel. These are very big categories. Best Progressive R&B Album went to SOS by SZA. Deserved, very deserved. Victoria Monet won the Best R&B Album. And then I feel like this is where I get lost because this is all the rap. I'm not very big into rap. I'm so sorry. Samara Joy won the Best Jazz Performance, which I was very much rooting for. She's been working for a few years and she has an amazing voice, amazing work. Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album went to Bewitched by Leve. Very, very deserved. Leve, you deserved that Grammy. So proud. I love Leve. Love her. I wish I could go to a concert. Shucked didn't win the Best Musical Theater Album, which is rigged. It's giving riggery. Okay, here's another. I can talk about this now. Okay, Best Country Solo Performance went to White Horse by Chris Stapleton. I have no thoughts on that. I'm sure if Janie was here, she does. She loves Chris Stapleton. I'm very happy that it did not go to Fast Car by Luke Combs. On the other hand, the performance of Fast Car of him and Tracy Chapman at the Grammys was so moving, so touching. It changed my perspective a little bit because before I believed that he had no right to cover that song, And that was very wrong of me because it's artistry. You can interpret artistry as you want. And he has the right to pay homage to Tracy Chapman by covering her song. Where I feel like I'm like, ugh, still, is it, I don't think it should have been nominated for a Grammy. Like, yes, it's an amazing song, but he didn't change anything about the song. It's not like he interpolated it or sampled it. He just covered the song and got nominated for a Grammy, which just feels like he's pulling the work off of Tracy Chapman, being like, Grammy, here I am. So I don't think it should have been nominated. Very happy it didn't win, but yeah. Here is another big one for me. The winner of the Best Folk Album went to Joni Mitchell at Newport Live by Joni Mitchell, which I am so incredibly happy about this. It is a very deserved win. She's won 10 Grammys. 10 Grammys. Been nominated for 18, won 10 of them. Very deserved. Aside from her amount of Grammys and her winning, the performance that she did was so moving, and I loved it dearly. Last summer, I really got into Joni Mitchell because I saw she had the album she just won for. It was coming out soon, so I started listening to a few of her songs and listening to her albums, and I was just like, oh, so good. So good. She is so good. She deserves to have 10 Grammys. And I am just so happy for her. I love her so much. I was crying during her performance and afterwards because it was her first time ever performing at the Grammys. In how many years? I don't even remember. So many years. Her first time. She wrote the song that she sang when she was 23. I think that's what I saw. And then she's now performing it for the first time as she's like, I think she's 81. Joni Mitchell. She is 80. She's 80. Which is insane. She so deserved this. Her voice is amazing. She has amazing talent, amazing songwriting. I love Joni Mitchell so much. The music is so good. If you have not listened to anything by Joni Mitchell, highly recommend. She blazed the trail for female singer-songwriters in the business back then. Like, if it wasn't for her, like her and like Carole King, we probably wouldn't have music as we know it today, for the most part, in the singer-songwriter kind of alternative folk genre. And that is, love it so much. Like, I'm not going to attribute everything in the music industry to her because there's so many other people that I can't sit here and name every single person that is a trailblazer for music. Like, there's too many to count. Too many. Nina Simone, Etta James. Like, go back to like that era. Like, it's just so good. Sorry, I'm rambling, but yes. Deserved. Love her. Thank you. Let me tell you. Best compilation soundtrack for visual media went to Barbie the album, which I very much so agree with. It was such a good album, such a good film. So good. What were the other ones in this category? Yeah, I watched one of these things recently. But I think Barbie deserved the win. I think it was deserved. Moving on, we have Best Score Soundtrack for Visual Media, including film and television, which went to Oppenheimer, which is 100% deserved. If you've seen that film, you know that the music and score for that film was so integral to so many of those scenes. And it's just, that music is so good. The production and scoring of all of it is just done beautifully, and it fits the theme of the movie so well. It was 100% deserved. Best soundtrack for video game. I've never listened to any of that. Sorry. Best song written for visual media went to What Was I Made For? 100% deserved. 100% deserved. In a category of 4 songs from Barbie and 1 from Black Panther Wakanda, I think What Was I Made For was a very deserving winner because Phineas and Billy did that. They did it. They really did it. Best music video going to I'm Only Sleeping by the Beatles. Just gonna skip past that because I don't need to think about that too much. Okay, I finished going through the categories here, and there's just a few things I really wanted to touch on about that happened at the Grammys. First of all, the Grammys don't need to be this long and have so many stupid moving aspects to it. I'm sitting here to watch the Grammys to see who's winning and who's performing, and that's really it. I know we have to have the little segments of like banter, blah, 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 the stupid stuff, but that does not need to take up the majority of it because there's so many other awards that don't get shown on the actual airing of the Grammys that deserve their time to shine on this national stage. Like I could count probably, I watched the majority of the Grammys, most of it, probably like maybe 10 awards. That's being generous that I saw get awarded. And some of them I just didn't think like, oh, okay. I saw Miley Cyrus win. I saw Taylor Swift win twice. I saw the Jay-Z for the Dr. Dre award. I feel like those are the only ones I can remember. I saw Karol G win. And those are the only ones that stick in my mind that I remember seeing. There were not that many awards that I saw. And I started watching maybe 10 minutes after they started airing because I was sitting here doing this. So we don't need all the stupid stuff. Please, I just want to see awards and see performances. It does not need to be 2 million years long, okay? Thank you. And speaking of which, I'm going to get into some of the nuances of what happened at the Grammys. We talked about not Carole King. We talked about Joni Mitchell. We talked about Fast Car. We talked about those performances. SZA did an amazing job performing. Why don't I remember? Did I see Miley perform? I didn't see Miley perform, sadly, no. I think I missed that. I don't know what I was sitting there. I don't know. Okay. Probably the biggest thing of the night was Taylor Swift, which was very confrontational. No. I can't think of words. Anyway, it was very 50-50 for me. Like, I don't know. I just don't think I'm very split here. She kind of made everything about her that night. With the announcement of her album, she won so many of those awards. How did she know she was going to, like, I'm literally split on all of this because on one hand, I do think she's pretty deserving of some of the flowers she's been getting because she has been doing a lot lately. But there's a part of me that's like, some of it just seems disingenuous. And it's all just to make money. Because the rate that she's accelerating into making all these albums, going on all these tours, releasing films, it's a lot. And I think she's taking advantage of the fame that she's been getting since the re-records have been announced. And she's running with it and trying to get as much as she can out of this peak time she's in. But it's getting to a point where it's like, okay, we're getting burnt out. We're starting to see enough of this. And I don't know. And she threw everybody for a loop, announcing a completely new album instead of the Reputation Taylor's version, which is insane. Because it's very smart, but in a very deceitful way, it feels. Because everybody was anticipating all these re-records to be released, and then she'd move on to her next era. But now she's adding a entirely new era into the mix to keep this era going for as long as she can. And that's just it's it's a very capitalistic overconsumption mindset of like, I need to do as much as I can, get all this out, make all this money. And it's a lot. It's a lot. And you can kind of see all that reflected in the merch she puts out, because I've seen some good items. Like her records are very well made. You get quite a bit in them, but they're also $50 for a record. That's insane. It's insane. And yes, I know there's like 3-4 LP records, but that's a lot. I don't want to pay that much. That's a lot. And then also like the exclusive like holiday and limited release options of all the things she releases like for Christmas and whatnot are so cheaply made but so expensive. And that is very, very dystopian. It's very dystopian in my mind. And I'm just not, it's not sitting right with me. Okay, moving on to like what she actually did at the Grammys. Everybody's talking about when she won Album of the Year, which first of all, not deserved in my opinion. Sorry to all those that love Taylor. Sorry, Grace. Sorry, everybody else. Not deserved compared to what Midnight's was up against. And then after all of it, she wins, is sitting with Lana, who is nominated for the exact same award. Pulls her on stage to lose the award that Taylor just won, and has her stand in the very back. It's just, it sits so wrong with me. I know so many people have been talking about it. It sits wrong with so many people because you can just tell in her face she's upset. You can see that even if she's happy for Taylor and kind of accepts that, yes, Taylor's most likely going to win over my album, you can still see in her eyes there's a loss. She just lost something that she has been nominated for so many times. Actually, I don't know how many times she's been nominated for Album of the Year. At least twice, I know, for NFR and this one. But she's been nominated 11 times for a Grammy. Never won. Taylor Swift now has 14, 15 Grammys, which is wild. Not the most Grammys anybody has. Beyonce has the most. But it not deserved. Not deserved. Taylor Swift has 14 Grammys and 52 nominations. I think we are able to share that at some point. And Taylor Swift even kind of admitted in her acceptance speech for Best Pop Vocal Album that she thanked the Academy for voting in the ways that the fans would, or that their vote is reflective of the fans, which I feel like is very true. They probably voted in a way that, like, if Taylor Swift does not win this, we are going to have an uproar against us that she got robbed. And that is not okay. It is not okay. The Swifties are a rabid bunch. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then also, with the whole Taylor Swift thing, that Boy Genius video after they won, holding their Grammys, and she decides to, I'm going to go be in the photo with them. She couldn't let Boy Genius have their moment to get their picture taken with their Grammys. She had to be in there with them and be completely obnoxious to them. Oh, can I put this on your head? Oh, I'm so quirky, blah, blah, blah. Let them have, this is their first time winning a Grammy. This is the first time Lucy and Julian have been nominated. Phoebe was nominated in 2020 for Punisher, but let them have their moment. Please. Okay. I feel like I don't really have anything else I want to touch on because I could go forever, and I don't want to do that. Congratulations to everybody that won, even if I don't think it was deserved. Congratulations. Congratulations to Phoebe Bridgers for having the most Grammys taken home that night with 4. You deserved. So yeah. Hello, this is Cole. I have been editing this episode and I wanted to take a second because I realized there were some big things that I feel like I missed when talking about the Grammys. I was all flustered and in a tizzy, you could say, about so many things that they just completely slipped my mind. Don't know how they did, but I wanted to jump back on and record something just to touch on it. A big thing that I really wanted to touch on that I missed was Annie Lexon's performance of, I forget what the song name was, but it was by Sinead O'Connor. It was the memorial for everyone that passed throughout 2023 that has an impact on the music industry. And just that whole performance was so beautiful. And at the end, her calling for a ceasefire and for peace was the cherry on top of all of it. It was perfect. It honestly encapsulated what Sinead O'Connor stood for beautifully, because if she was there at the Grammys that night, she would have done the exact same thing. And I fully believe that no matter what side of this fence you stand on of the conflict, in quotes, going on in Israel, Gaza, Palestine, I have my opinions on it. I don't want to get too political about it, but there is a genocide going on, and calling for a ceasefire is ultimately the thing that needed to happen on that stage that night. And I don't think enough people took the time to do that. There's no need for the mindless killing of all these innocent civilians in Palestine, and it doesn't need to happen. And the Super Bowl happened last night, and it just goes to show that people are avoiding it, and Israel, like, oh, it makes me so frustrated. Israel planned an attack last night against the Palestinian people who are being secluded and stuck in a small area of the Gaza Strip. They were all in Rafah, and they were told to evacuate, and they had nowhere to go from there, and they bombed them. They bombed tents of people, and it is ultimately, we need a ceasefire to happen right now. And I don't know how else I can say this without getting more angered. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Ceasefire now. We're going to get into media of the week. So for my media of the week, I didn't really do a lot of media watching this week, I don't think. I've been reading, and that's about it. So I've been reading Dracula currently by Bram Stoker, and it is so good. So that is biggest media of the week right there. Dracula. Such a good book, written so well. It's captivating. I'm hooked already. Love it. Love it. Next, I don't know if there's really anything else that I've been up to. The Burning Down the House, the cover by Paramore, that is going to be on the Stop Making Sense cover album. So good. That's up there. That's up there for me. And then Fetch the Bolt Cutters by Fiona Apple. I think that's going to round it out for me. So good. So good. And I think that's really it. So yeah, that's all of it. I feel flustered and overdone from the Grammys. So I'm ready to put this behind, start getting into the Oscars. We're going to get into the Oscars, and we're going to have good wins, and I'm going to enjoy myself. Okay. Thank you for watching. This has been the Mostly Media podcast, where we talk media, mostly. Thank you for watching. We have all this stuff: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. It's all linked in our Instagram bio. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.